put it up on the big TV.
Das hier Meisters and Jungen, and welcome back to Farm Sim 22. I am joined by David.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the farm.
So, it's time to get on with what we were doing. So there is obviously no webcam, just because my webcam software is just having a fritz.
He's realised nobody wants to see him, folks, don't worry.
There's nothing to do with that. God, that's smooth.
Alright, what's your poison of choice tonight?
It's called Norfolk Nog.
A whiskey?
Yeah, a whiskey liqueur. Whiskey. It's like a whiskey cream liqueur.
Oh, fair enough.
And it's actually. See, I kind of describe it as a Bailey's, but a little bit stronger. So.
Yeah, well, Bailey's he's made out of Jameson's, isn't he, normally?
Well, Bailey's is an Irish cream liqueur.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, it's actually quite really nice. I had to get it.
Driving kids, just say no.
I had to get it from English whiskey company.
Alright.
Or whatever it is.
So anyway, back to the topic at hand, as much as we all like beer talk.
Yeah, but you're more of a bloody ale. You.
Yeah, I do enjoy my whiskies.
Have you got a tractor down there?
Yeah, I've got the Massey down here.
Are you in the Massey?
No, I'm in the harvester.
Ah, okay. So which one are you doing first?
The sunflowers.
Okay.
Because the sunflower header was already on the harvester, so... And that's how lazy I am. By the way, you see it now. Can we at some point put the park vehicles mod on this save?
Why?
Just so we don't have to tab through everything and it's
I
rammed to get
know. I know. That's the thing. It's.
Oh, the park vehicles is great.
Yeah, but is it actually a
I'm pretty sure it's Mod Hub, yeah.
mod hub?
But yeah, so it's been a couple of months since the last episode you saw, folks. I think the last one was the video you did, wasn't it?
Yep, that was the last video that I put out.
It's been a couple of months because there wasn't a lot going on, so we've moved time on till...
There is now.
Yeah, there is now. We have 2 full fields to harvest, we have a lot of materials to move, and we have a debt to try and clear.
How much lawn, though?
I think I took out 30 in the end.
Hmm.
No, that trailer was only 11 grand. For a trailer with a 40,000 litre capacity.
Hi, Valkorin. I'm also playing Farm Sim on the Xbox and growing sunflowers and canola and wheat. Nice. We have sunflowers to do
Well, our
here.
original plan was we bought this field to plant cotton on it, but I refused to let him rip these sunflowers out just to plant cotton because it was a waste of money. So we're just going to harvest these, sell them, and then I think cotton's going on here.
No.
Have you changed your mind now?
Yeah. I'm keeping the cotton where the cotton is.
Oh yeah, well, I suppose we can have 2 fields. We can just dump it all in the spinnery and just have material forevermore.
Yeah, but there's no point doing that because it takes ages to grow. We might as well keep this one as arable.
Fair enough.
Keep the fields we've got as arable, bar the little accidental wheat plant.
Yeah, that's going back to me. But like I say, for grass, we've got all this land to my left now. I think if we mow that, we're going to get a pretty reasonable amount of grass off it.
Well, we need.
We'll
need the grass and the bales for the
sheeple.
For the sheep. Because they're currently what, 5,000 or so on food.
They're currently a little bit hungry. By that complete lap filled about a third of this harvester, so I think we don't think we're going to do too bad on this one.
Yeah. Alright, you're on Elm Creek, nice. Okay.
Good map is Elm Creek. I did a lot of time on that map.
Elm Creek's good. I don't mind Herbalu, or Herbalu, however you pronounce it.
But now that I prefer that 4 times map, as you know.
Be nice to see if there's going to be more.
I may have a good map, by the way. You talked about doing a series where we literally start from 0. I think I have a good map for that.
Do you? Nice.
I'd have to look up the name when I'm not in a game, but has a lot of quite small fields, but are all close enough together that you could potentially
rip and add them together.
Yeah.
Alright, so that. Okay,
you
game.
sold nothing.
No, but this is a weird thing. Oh, that's why, because the floor tiles are actually full. So what's delaying this? This is what's confusing me now. It's got enough wooden beams. Staircase railing, it's got enough.
We have it on, mate. To be honest, we play such quick sort of seasons through. It's never that big an issue.
Yeah, we have
plus on this map, we're not actually playing to seasons anyway. We generally do on proper farming maps, but as this was logging, we decided to go down a slightly different angle. Hence why we're harvesting in July.
Yeah. There we go, that's what wood. So we're gonna have some stuff to move once we've done these fields. That's for certain.
Oh yeah, we've got a lot of hauling to do. Don't know whether to rent a second trailer because we do have 2 tractor units. Well, no, we don't need to because all the stuff. Like I say, my plan is we rent the train, we load whatever we want up at the sawmill onto it, and then we move it down to the other point, load the metal onto it, then we yeet it out the map.
Well, it's
That's
not
what a train normally does.
Yeah, because we could need to sort of start. Oh yeah, we'll need to actually start going up to the pet accessories as well.
Oh, well, I've turned all them productions off for now, just because.
Yeah, well, I'm just having a look and seeing what's what. Well, shingles. Pepper grind. Oh, pepper grinders and bowls are full.
Do you want to come and give me an unload? I'm on like 60%, but I'm not sure if I'll.
Yeah, what else? Iron furnace is still running. Paper factory would be a good one for when we actually start ripping down your forest. That'll get replanted again.
To be honest, before we rip down the bit I planted, there's all the trees up above it as well. Don't forget, we sort of sectioned. We could go up above where I planted, which are still some of the default in-game ones.
Well, yeah. I love John Deere tractors. See, I'm a bit partial.
How much does that fill that trailer?
21%.
Oh, that's good. We'll get a few in.
Yeah, I'm. Go on.
You go first.
I'm partial to the Massies and the New Hollands, but the one I have actually driven was an old Massey Ferguson. Wasn't the T? I wish that mod was back. The T. Was it T90?
The 390.
390T. Yeah, it wasn't one of them.
Great little tractor. Looked amazing with narrow tyres on. It was just a great little workhorse.
I really want Thumper back.
I
I want Thumper.
must say, I'm not the biggest. I have nothing against John Deere's. It's just, I think it's also especially the way Farm Sim seems to have pushed them as the default option a lot. I mean, I like the fence. I've always liked the fence.
You like Fent. I mean,
there's a farm around here who's got an 828 Black Beauty.
oh,
I keep seeing they must own farmland on right on both sides of Lancaster, so they end up running it through the middle of the town. It's
nice.
literally massive tractor and slurry spreader going through the middle of a city. I think it's brilliant.
Nice.
But yeah, it's an 828 in black with the chrome grille. Lovely piece of kit.
Expensive piece of kit.
Oh yeah.
Did we not ever? No, we didn't. I didn't re-add Black Beauty back in. Oh no, it's there. 280,000. It's an expensive piece of kit, but
there is also a couple of mods that just allow you to paint a regular fence black if that's your.
No, you know what I want back and I can't. But I really would like a mod on Mod Hub.
Go on.
I want the cow edition back.
Oh, the old Vault for Cow editions.
Yeah. We always used to have a cow on the farm.
That's one thing 22's done is Valtra, because I think in 19 you had like one, didn't you?
Yeah.
And then they used that G series to launch the new Nocken tyres.
Mm.
But then in this one we actually get that Q series.
Which
I
one?
bought one of those, the Q series, the big one, 200. I bought one brand new the day it was like free DLC, wasn't it? I think it was like a free update to the game. I bought one the day that came out. It's got over 60 hours on it.
Do we?
It's worked hard.
Is it classed as rapeseed over here?
Canola. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh come on, game! Stop being a.
Yeah, the Americans get funny over that 4-letter word, seed.
Hmm. Don't get me wrong. It is. Looks a nice bit of kit, does the Valtra.
That Valtra Q in top power, which is about 300 horse. Ironically, mine's in the old channel colour as well. It's orange.
305.
Yeah, like I said, I got it brand new the day the DLC came out. 0 hours. It's on about 62.
I mean, but it makes you laugh. They allow you to do stowage setups and all. And change how the interior looks, obviously.
And the other thing with Valtras is the fact that they allow you to actually. It's not just a set colour. By the way, there is another mod that's come on Mod Hub that allows you a full colour editor.
Yeah.
Which is quite nice. There are several 4-letter words we get funky about.
Good evening, Ferret.
Yeah. In England, it was always known as rapeseed oil, rapeseed oil, but Americans refer to it as canola. Which is annoying because I played Farm System, which I refer to it as canola, and then I have to explain to people what I'm actually talking about.
Yeah. Ooh, Skyview. Standard. Skyview. I'd have a Skyview. No idea why
I think mine does. Mine has the Skyview, it has a front loader on it. Hey, Ferret.
So you can have no reverse driving, or you can have a twin on it. So you can basically turn the seat on the inside. Nice.
I think I've not got that because I've never found an actual practical use for it in game, really.
Backing trailers up.
Yeah, but you can just attach to the front. Most trailers will attach to the front.
I know, but why? Yeah, but why? Why? If you've got that option, why not? But it's like when you're doing.
I'll just do what I do and set your yard up so you don't have to reverse. most of my parking spots for like trailers are drive-through.
Yeah, that's because you're a lazy bastard.
Because I spent too long, especially for something with a dolly on it. I spent far too long trying to reverse the pecker.
Yeah, the dollies are a bit
Oh,
annoying.
people who can reverse dolly trailers, I'd have them hung as witches.
Yeah, because that is a skill.
There's something not human about that.
It
Honestly, I'd chuck them in a river and see if they floated.
Yeah, it does. It takes a bit takes a bit of practice, does the dollies.
Don't get me wrong, standard trailers and even up to like an Arctic trailer, I probably could manage. I could imagine in game. Real life doesn't get me too far away.
Hmm.
But yeah, dolly and yeah. I'll be chasing the solid thing round the yard.
Yeah. How full are you?
I'm only about halfway. I might as well get another lap in before I...
Fair enough.
You might want to start. I think the only place we can sell that is SILVERRUN Market in it, so...
I don't... I'm guessing... Yeah. Will be.
I think it's about the only place that actually takes like crops on this map. And unfortunately the train doesn't have any
Not...
grain trailers on it.
Yeah, but the weird stuff is, if you look at some of the categories, there's like the lettuces. So if you did greenhouses...
Yeah, because they're on pallets, you can strap them to a train.
No, but the lettuces go to either the cafe, the Waffle Hut north and south. You can even do...
To be fair though, what would a cafe want with 40,000 litres of sunflowers?
Yeah, exactly. Well, how the hell do you get chocolate? How do...
Chocolate is a dairy, milk and sugar.
Yeah, but it's not on the map, so I'm guessing that's some...
You have to get cows, put a dairy down, put a sugar mill down, grow sugar beets to make the sugar.
Eh? What have I done now, Ferret? It's actually me and David. Alan isn't actually around because of his PC.
Yeah, because Alan didn't buy a PC from this side of the Spanish Armada. He's having to sit out while he acquires some new hardware.
What animals do we have? We currently
Just
only
sheep
have
at the moment,
sheep
innit?
at the moment. There is plans of adding some more in.
See where this map takes. I mean, like, say,
Yeah, what
the
have I
sheep were
done?
there 'cause they
Seriously,
serve
what
a
have I done
purpose.
for it?
Existed.
Alright, so the tables can go to either SILVERRUN Market, can go Elm Creek, the coast of SILVERRUN. Oh.
Oh, you're gonna miss him, Ferret. I don't know what message it was. I don't know what message he sent out.
Basically, there's not doing any Space Engineers till I get back. Doing like Space Engineers live streams till I get back. Yeah, so a lot of the stuff is... Wow. Okay, the game just had it... No. Wow, okay. So Elm Creek are taking it for 16,887 on a prefab wall.
Well, get them walls on that bloody train.
And the price is going up. If I'd have known that, I'd have come down, I'd have come and done the unload.
Anyway, I could come to this end anyway.
Right. Okay, will it let me rent a train because we're in debt? Yeah, 2.4k.
We're not in debt.
Oh, we're not in debt, are we?
We're slightly over. I had to take out enough of a loan to cover
leasing
the
costs.
trailer, didn't I? So well, just to cover buying the trailer. So I took out. I didn't know which trailer I was going for until after I bought.
So, so Valkorian's got pigs and chickens so far.
Chickens, especially if you can get into large scale, are great for money because they don't take a lot of upkeep. Just to literally, I have 5,000 chickens on my single player.
You don't do things by half though.
Look, I like large scale operations. What can I say?
Actually, in saying that, we don't do things by half. If you actually go back and
yeah,
we never, we never ever broadcast that though. I don't think.
What was that?
The night we nearly broke Farm Sim 17 or 19. The night
There should be a video there somewhere.
I think there was, probably.
Because there was that, and there was when I tried to take the trailer full of logs down the hill and flipped it.
Yeah. One sec, guys, I've got a relog.
Well, it kicked you out.
Yeah, again. I knew it was gonna because it stopped
You could tell.
allowing me to do it. Goddamn ISP.
This really says you haven't got a mod installed or something like that.
It doesn't dare.
Oh, it does it to me. Told you, for some reason, both my laptop and my desktop like to forget I own the AGI pack.
I don't
have to reinstall it. And I can't figure out what's causing it.
And I can't. Yeah, but I can't figure out what's causing the drops. They keep saying packet loss, but it's like, look, we've done the tests. I've done everything.
I was going to say, I mean, I'm looking at the stream now and I'm not seeing any evidence on the stream that you're losing packets or anything.
No, but YouTube's now gonna have an absolute hissy fit with me.
Doesn't it always?
Yeah. And it spawns me back at the bloody farm. I'll be glad when they get this sorted.
Well, hopefully your new router sorts it out.
Well, I'm hoping the router will sort it.
Does that sound... Do you think it will? Have you got...
I haven't got... in...
You know a lot more about these things than me, so you'll know if they're sort of on a reasonable path or not.
Well, I'm hoping it's going to sort it. In terms of they're getting the packet loss and everything sorted and getting stuff like that done, but I mean, if it keeps in terms of dropping, I knew it was going to because I was watching the time and the time stood still, and then super strength basically stopped, and it was like, yeah, it's not allowing me to pick anything up, so it's going to drop me. And it's just like, I shouldn't have to put up with this shit. Not when paying for a service. 2 services, technically, because I'm paying for paying for the server and paying for an internet service.
Yeah, but I'm pretty confident the server's not the issue.
The server isn't the issue.
Because I've not had any... Did I get dropped for the first time ever the other night?
When?
Was it not last time we were streaming? Did I not get dumped at one point?
Yeah, you probably did.
It's such a rare occurrence.
Yeah, so it just... I know it's the ISP that's causing a little bit of issues, but it's a case of...
Sorry, we're going to start our own ISP, folks. GTUK broadband coming soon.
I wish I wish if I had the infrastructure to do something like that. I probably would. I wouldn't go to the lengths of a certain billionaire.
What do you mean you won't put a bid in for Twitter?
No.
No, knowing you'd buy MySpace or something.
Nah.
One that hasn't been relevant for 15 years.
MySpace still
Anytime,
MySpace still exists.
anytime UK buys Bebo, the entire internet goes, what, Bebo still existed?
Bebo does still exist.
How did I know you know that? And to anybody under the age of about 20 who wants to know what Bebo is, ask your parents.
Oh. Well, bloody Habbo Hotel still exists. Now, if anybody does know what,
That's not one I ever got into.
No, but you know of it.
Yeah, I do at times sit down and wonder what MySpace Tom is up to these days.
Yeah,
He was everybody's friend.
I know.
You're listening to two old men on Farmers Simulator 22.
Yeah, but
And now a word from our sponsor, Reclining Chairs.
MySpace was the biggest, was the big thing before Facebook.
You know, I actually saw, and it was a really, and I wouldn't know where to start digging it back up again. But you know when people do those like animated graphs,
Yeah.
and it was internet traffic to websites since about 2005,
Hmm.
and it was so. Actually, as a sad git, it was quite fascinating to watch the early days. It was like America Online and
AOL. AOL was a big thing, but
yeah.
AOL still exists to a degree.
But then, like, you'd watch as it ticked on like month by month over the years, and you hit the point where you just saw Facebook like appear, and in the space of about 6 months, went from like 20th on the charts straight to the top.
Well, Facebook launched.
I'd have to try and dig it out because it was actually quite interesting to watch. There was like websites you either never heard of or had completely forgotten about. I think it was very America biased as well.
ICQ Ferret says something to do with it.
ICQ, yeah, remember that? Do you remember the old, and this is where we really are sounding sad now, I apologise. Was it RSS feeds or something like that?
RSS feeds still are still a used tool. Not so much, but yeah,
RSS. To basically dump all the news off your favourite websites into one list.
Yeah, no, you can still do RSS feeds. You've just got to attempt to code the fucking things. Yeah, RSS feeds were the bane of my life.
I take it I never actually dealt with them because it wasn't something that ever interested me. But I met every website saying like, add us to your RSS feed.
Yeah,
Here.
RSS feeds were the bane of my life. Because
why?
obviously, no, I used to be a web designer. And back then, RSS feeds were a big thing.
Yeah.
Oh, bulletin. Well, you had bulletin board, didn't you? Bulletin board 5s.
Yeah.
PHP boards. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
PHP 4 forums.
Yep.
Well, I'm sure ProMods forum is still a PHP.
Well, there is the odd one still out there. Trail Races was for a long time.
PHP, yeah.
He's now shut it down and he has it into his Discord, I do believe, on Google Docs, but...
Which makes sense, because Discord became the new... Technically, Discord became the new forum. I mean, forums, apart from Reddit. I mean, I don't use Reddit, but, you know.
Reddit is entertaining for what it is. I do enjoy browsing Reddit, but...
I can't really say I've looked on Reddit that much, if I'm honest. I mean, I've seen the occasional...
Usually when I've linked you something.
Yeah, or I'll look on Satisfactory's Reddit, or... Like, I know a certain sim racer, Mr. Broadbent.
Yeah. Oh, the sim racing steward subreddit.
Yeah.
It's quite entertaining. Basically what subreddit to me does. I guess it probably does what RSS feeds did.
It does, yeah.
It's like being subbed up to 20 different forums at once. Just getting them all in one nice, easy feed.
Yeah, but I actually watched the Le Mans stream that he did.
God.
What a fucking shit show that was. Honest to God. And the problem is, nobody else can host it. Like, he came and did an explanation video about it. Nobody else can host the Le Mans Virtual 24 Hours because R Factor 2 has the goddamn license for it. Which basically sucks.
Oh, yeah.
But for them to have a server which basically dumps everybody back, dumps everybody out. I only use Reddit to look up answer to the Microsoft Rewards quizzes. Yeah. Dumps everybody out, red flags them, ends up taking them down, ends up getting the server got DDoS attacked. Got DDoS attacked. The biggest event of their, the organisers' careers, and they never managed to prevent a DDoS attack. And R Factor are just, even the developers of R Factor is like, yeah. A certain Mr. Verstappen was even involved in it again. Wasn't happy with the organisers. So basically, Jimmy got his laps reinstated because of the cut, the server going down. They wouldn't give Max his laps back. They wouldn't give the team the two lost laps back. And it's like Max basically ranted, like he usually does, his usual rants. Yeah, he basically went on a rant. He went on a rant and said, this is ridiculous that they can't even get this right and all this lot live. And then said, I might actually just go and uninstall the game. And that's not him being childish over it. It's like, yeah, it's a big race where they have paid €2,000 a pop to get a team in, and they can't even organise something right. And I mean that, it sounds like I'm throwing a bit of shade on the organisers of.
Well, they kind of deserve it in that situation.
Well, yeah, I mean, two grand a pop, and basically threw two red flags within the entire 24-hour race that they did, because and random teams were getting ejected and they weren't giving them the laps back because of the disconnect. It's like, yeah, you're not making yourself looking good. You're supposed to be one of the big organized, you hold the license for this and all this lot, and it's just like, yeah, you're making yourself look like a bunch of fools. Especially when you've got big names. Even Grosjean was in it. For those who don't know, Roman Grosjean was an ex-Formula 1 who went to IndyCar, and he is one lucky motherfucker is all I'm going to say.
I'm going to think you're going to be able to discuss it at length, but yeah.
You are?
As I say, anybody who's a regular watching the channel, we have discussed it at length, but yeah, let's just say the guy played with fire, quite literally.
Yeah, and he was lucky.
Right, the sunflower field is harvested.
Nice. I'm just trying to organise this nicely.
Yeah, I can see.
I don't know. I want some of the planks, and I want some of the wooden long planks and some of the wooden beams to start chucking around.
We have quite a few planks in the storage, don't we?
Don't know. Going to just have a quick check. Nope, wrong thing. There we go. There's a Volvo.
Right, so I might as well return the sunflower header because it's a rented
2,
item, hasn't it?
4, 6, 8. We have about 10,000 litres at the moment.
So I think that's enough that we can probably sell everything that's up there right now.
2, 4, 6,000 wooden beams. But if you look at your productions, some of the stuff needs long planks and a bit of metal. That's the furniture factory. Barrel factory, I'm not too fussed around. It does need some long planks. Flooring tiles need long planks. Shingle factory is long planks. And that's full. Yeah, no, let's sell it up there actually.
I think we've got that in storage, and then by the time that's run out, we're going to have made more up there anyway, so we might as well just sell all of it. So right turn confuses you, does it, Ferret?
You mean you like NASCAR? I
have nothing. I have nothing against it. Did Talladega Nights is a great film.
Talladega Nights is a good film. But for the fact that one of Formula One's, I don't know whether he's still in it or what he's doing, because I've not heard much about Kimi.
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. He was trying his hand at NASCAR, one amongst one or two other things. And
yeah, I still think Matey Boy that's gone to Williams missed an absolute trick. You do know who that is, don't you?
Off the top of my head, the name doesn't ring a bell.
It's Bottas's ex-race engineer at Merck. That's why the That's why the memes are going round with Bottas.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's Bottas's old race engineer. Because you know when it used to be Valtteri, it's James.
Ah, right.
Yeah. That's why I said he's missed a trick. Because it could have been Valtteri, it's James. I'm back.
Right, so I'm just selling these sunflowers, am I? Sunflower seeds.
Yeah. Don't need to keep them. And obviously we can't put cargo on the. We can't put. Which is the weird one.
Well, you can edit the train in the text file and add.
Oh, you could add the cargo stuff in, probably.
Trailers. Well, what you'd have to do is you'd have to go into a map that has the cargo trailers, extract the bit of code that runs them, and add it to the train.
Yeah.
It can be done. I've not done it myself, but I've seen, and I haven't messed about editing the text files in Farm Sim, so I kind of know what to do with them.
Yeah, you got to be careful with doing that though, because one small
error.
Yes, it's confusing, but I prefer. Ooh. Okay.
So you're a drag racer?
Drag race.
It's quarter mile, like a short track oval. Oh, it could be like them little, do they call them bandits? Them little things are like they've got a tray on the roof.
Well, it's not Speedway then.
It's like, well, I know it's like dirt oval. I think they used to call them bandits or something like that.
I know you do have the dirt oval. We actually do.
Yeah, so it just means drag racing.
Think Fast and Furious, drag racing, yeah. Hence why he used the Fast and Furious quote on you, and you completely missed it.
No, it's not that, but just when he said he prefers left turns only, I'm thinking, well, drag racing's a straight line.
Yeah. I knew we'd.
That's what else.
That's
what I was thinking. Maybe you meant. That's what I was thinking. Maybe you meant like. Cause you get like, I think they call it like short track ovals and stuff.
So what are you doing? Are you coming up here to, or are you going to get?
I'm just going to start harvesting out of the field. I've moved the other header down here. I've sold the.
Yeah, but did you not? I was going to say, did you not actually move the metal to Southern Sawmill? Some of the metal.
Not, yeah, I was gonna just. I thought you were dealing with that while I deal with the
Well, I'll deal with
fields.
that then. Okay.
I'm getting these 2 fields harvested. I'm doing actual farm work on Farm Sim.
Well, he says he's doing actual farm work. I don't see... Did you pay the loan off? Just out of curiosity.
Not yet, no, I was gonna hang on a little bit. As long as we only run over a day, we won't pay any interest, so... We
Yeah,
might
but
decide to
it's
spend
yeah,
it
but
before we pay it back.
yeah, but it's technically not interest though, is it? Because
No,
it does
it
because
never reduces the... Well,
yeah,
it is, you are literally just paying interest.
yeah, but it doesn't reduce, which is
You know that... No,
I've,
but that's what I mean, you are literally only paying interest.
yeah,
You are not paying anything off the actual debt itself.
Whereas like for the likes of let's say ETS2 for argument's sake,
It does reduce the capital.
it reduces the capital. I grew up in a NASCAR family, but my family was big into illegal. So street outlaws
sort of thing.
was my instant thought there.
Yeah, likewise. And before, yeah, I get that Street Outlaw is probably very heavily edited and dramatized, but it's literally the only exposure we will have.
To
Street racing isn't that big a thing in the UK because, yeah, well, cars aren't really that that way inclined.
Well, no, we don't have the roads to be able to do that. Do we even have a drag strip in the UK?
Santa Pod.
Oh yeah. So, you never told me. I asked you and you never told me.
What's that?
I asked you ages ago. What was it like to drive at
Three Sisters.
Yeah.
To be perfectly honest, far too small for the cars we were using.
Why, what were you actually using?
First one was a Lamborghini Gallardo Spider, and the second one was an Aston V8 Vantage.
Nice.
Oh, the Aston was lovely, but unfortunately,
yeah,
because Three Sisters is a go-kart track,
yeah,
you couldn't let it gallop, shall we say.
It's a shame, because that Aston would have sounded bloody lovely.
Oh, it sounded well enough. And I must admit, you were getting like 80, 85 out of it before you were hitting a place where you literally had to brake. And the thing was fair squirreling under the brakes a couple of times as well. That was one of the most fun bits. After we did the laps, you got a passenger lap with one of their drivers, and it was only in Disco Sounder. It was a Beamer M135.
Nothing wrong with an M135.
Yeah, but you're thinking compared to the like Gallardos, but with a driver who A, knew what he was doing, and B, wasn't going to have to pay a fortune if he stacked it.
Yeah.
He was sending it round just about on its door handle.
And you're sat there thinking...
We're sat there in the passenger seat, and it was the most fun. I could happily have done all my laps just passengering with him. Because he obviously knew what he was doing, and it was...
Yeah, but that's the thing. They do. They know the tracks. It's like
I say, it's also, he's not got the thing looming over him that I have, which is if I put that Aston through a wall, I'd be paying for it.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I wouldn't do because I took out the extra insurance.
Oh.
I spoke to him about it, and he said, he said it was 35 quid for the extra insurance.
Yeah.
And I said, what's the excess if I don't take it? He said, 5 grand. And I thought, you can do 5 grand of damage to an Aston Martin very, very quickly.
Oh, yeah.
35 quid to not have to pay that? Take it. I didn't intend to crash one, and I didn't crash one, but you just always got that in the back of my mind that if I get it wrong...
Well, it's like when I took that that E30... God, it's gone into car talk now.
No, well, we can't talk.
No. When we took...
The thing is, you were around the ring, and that's got the other issue. If you stack it in the ring, You have to pay for like the barrier repairs and shit,
Yes,
don't you?
you do. But I didn't actually have to pay any damage on the car because of the insurance. Well, I'd have had to pay a little bit, but
Oh, like I said, this 35 that I paid meant I had no insurance excess at all. Literally, it was if it happened, it happened. I still didn't because I had no intention of crashing it, but
I mean,
no, the Aston was the main reason I was there. To be honest with you, the Lambo was just. I said, look, I want the Aston Martin, and what else have you got on site that day?
yeah. Honest to God, though, I know how it feels. I mean, I want to take you. That's the thing. I do want to be able to take you to the ring. I want you to experience the ring. And that
No
sounds
one take that out of context.
that sounds completely wrong. But what I'm meaning is the Nürburgring in Germany. The green hell.
Alright. I'd love to do it myself, but it'd be one of them things where
the Nordschleife.
Oh.
It is, honest to God, because it's classed as a tourist farm, because it's a tourist day, you still have to go under German rules.
Well, it's officially a one-way toll road, isn't it? For
Yes.
purposes of like classification. But the other thing you've got to watch is the fact that anything is allowed on it, whereas at least what I was doing, the other stuff on the track was of similar ilk to what you were driving.
There is days where you can, if I think you can rent. I haven't spoke to Misha at Apex yet. I need to. Basically, I think you can rent their cars for track days. So there is specific.
So what I mean, if you do like a standard day, there's never because you come on the corner and there's a freaking coach just there.
Oh, they've stopped that. The coaches are only if the coaches the vans and coaches are only sort of allowed towards the end of sessions.
Right.
So it's like towards the end of the night of the track runs, which is fine by me. You tend to do it mid-afternoon if you can. But honest to God, I mean, it wasn't, the original first corner wasn't called the Sabine Schmitz corner. You know, it wasn't called that. But it is now, obviously.
Yeah.
But it is one hell of an experience, and I would love, like I said, even if I could go to Zandvoort, watch an F1 race, and go to the Nürburgring, and just rent a car for do some laps. You know, rent a car for a certain number of laps. Yeah. It just would complete it. And it'd complete, especially if it was at Zandvoort and Max one. But yeah, the Nürburgring. I know you've obviously driven it in, you've driven it in games, and that's what I spent when I drove it. I spent hours in Gran Turismo. I know it sounds sad.
No, to be fair, I know you haven't got the full simulator setup, but modern games are that well mapped that even some professional racers do stuff like that.
Well, yeah.
Obviously, you've not got the full simulator set up, but
no. But it's just to be able to. I couldn't get an E36.
That's what you drove, was it, an E36?
Yeah, I couldn't get an E36 within game.
But or was it an M3 or like a 325? I'm doubting it was an M3 because E36 M3s are now fetching quite good money.
No, it was the old style of E36.
So have you still got that GTO then, Trevor? Because that is one cool car.
What?
I have a big. I'm
What's he
looking at
got?
what the chat in 1968, 69 Pontiac GTO, I believe he said.
Ooh.
I mean, I have a love for everything big, daft, and American. I always have done. I am still the person who every now and then scours eBay for a plum crazy Dodge Charger. It would be so impractical on our roads, but I would still love it to bits.
Like I say, if I could afford it.
Or a Viper, if I was going completely batshit.
No.
No, I would.
You would, yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, I'd do it.
Just matches your.
Or the Ram pickup with the V10 in it. Just because I could.
See, I know this is going to be a weird thing. This is going to be like a weird question. Do you think that... Do you think they'll sell off the Hoonigan stuff? His cars? Do you think they'll sell off Ken Block's cars? Or do you think his daughter will take them?
I think they'll keep them. I think they'll... I think there are other members. There was like Pastrani and that one that did a lot of that stuff. But there are other people who can do it.
Yeah, but nobody could do it. Nobody could do it like him.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and his daughter. His daughter could. Wow. Did you ever see Ken Block versus the World?
No, I didn't. I must admit, I went back and watched a couple of the old Gymkhana videos.
I watched the Goodwood stuff as well.
Yeah. And here's the thing, and here's what I'll say, and this is a little controversial, but I never rated him as a rally driver. He never did ride well in rallying, but his car control on his stage stuff was second to none. It was the Gymkhana, was it the third or the fifth where he's got the Fiesta in Los Angeles?
Yeah, his old little Fiesta.
And he takes that massive long first corner, just full drift in it.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus. His car control was
but did you
incredible.
Did you ever see the picture that Formula One put up?
Well, the one of him, Loeb and Raikkonen.
Yeah.
I shared it.
Yeah, but didn't F1 put it up as well?
You probably saw it off my feed.
I think I saw it off F1 as well.
There was also the ones of the X Games where him and Colin McRae won the X Games for Subaru.
It's like...
It's a shame that rallying has sort of died off the TV and everything. I don't know what really happened to it. But he just doesn't get the same like publicity that F1 or even touring cars does.
No.
I think it's a real shame.
Oh, by the way, that touring car game, that touring car game is still in the works.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it is. Don't worry. It's just
And I will, once I find out what it's coming to, I probably will get it.
Oh, I will. Hey, if you've got a multiplayer, mate, I'll see you on the track. Trust me, you know I can drive a good touring car race.
That's all you do drive is touring car race styles.
Touring car style, yeah. That gap's half the size of my car. It's big enough now.
Yeah, but you kind of notice some of the way sometimes I drive in F1. It's a case of, yeah, let's go touring car rules, even though I know I shouldn't, because I'll just cause myself to screw up. I miss the touring car games, and that's what was such a shame that.
We've talked about that. I can't understand why some company hasn't done that. I think Grid Autosport tried it to an extent.
Didn't work.
A game that just included like a lot of the touring car stuff. I honestly don't believe British touring cars has enough of a following to really warrant its own game.
Does IndyCar, and that's getting a game?
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. You could almost wrap a lot of those together.
Yeah,
German touring cars, DTM, Australian V8.
Yes, it was called fucking Project Cars.
Yeah, see, I think Grid Autosport did it as well.
Automobilista 2's tried it, because they had the Aussie V8s.
Got the Aussie V8s, got the Aussie pickups.
Yeah.
say DTM. Because you've got TCR these days.
See, I can't believe I'm saying this. I know we're still in with pre-season talk of F1. Didn't I always say that Albon should have stayed in DTM? He'd have had a better shot.
Yeah.
But he outperformed Latifi.
Yeah, fair, that
Well
wasn't
and true.
difficult.
Well, yeah. He was on his way out.
I think Mylander outperformed Latifi across the course of the season.
Yeah.
Probably led more laps.
Did you know that... I mean, this is going to animation. This is going into the animation side. In the Cars movies, there's a couple of famous people in them as voices.
What, Hamilton and Schumacher?
Hamilton, Schumacher, Jeff Gordon?
Yeah. Is it Crofty in it as well?
No, he's in Planes.
Oh, he's in Planes, right.
Yeah, he's Lofty. He's the blimp.
That sounds so awful, but knowing Crofty, he will have got a good laugh out of that.
But yeah.
But yeah, I know Schumacher and that.
Schumacher.
I mean, I've never actually seen Cars, but I know a lot about it.
I
should probably sit down and watch it at some point.
Michael Caine.
Yeah.
In Cars 2, there's a boat right at the beginning. It's actually based off... I don't know if you've ever seen Deadliest Catch.
I've heard of it, I've never actually watched any.
Yeah, well, it's actually one of the captains off Deadliest Catch. He actually did he did, because it's the boat that's... You know, he's called Stig Hansen at Deadliest Catch. But yeah, it's just... It's quite interesting because there's so many secrets and throwbacks within, like, in the Cars, in any Pixar movie. Because there's like secrets like the A113. Yeah, A113 is... You see that in a lot of movies. You see a lot of throwbacks to different movies. Like, it's like the Pizza Planet truck from Toy Story keeps popping up in other movies.
Oh yeah, Pixar like to throw like cross references.
Yeah, they do.
Which I like stuff like that.
There's a lot of cross references.
It used to be that nowadays they call it that, like, you know, they say, oh, it all happens in like one universe. Which goes back to what I said to you the other day, that I am now taking it that aliens existed in the Red Dwarf universe.
By the way,
Captain Hollister was in Aliens.
Yeah. Have you actually got UK TV Play?
I've never used it, but I'm presuming it's free, so I've got access to it.
Yeah.
You can say that they've got loads of Red Dwarf on. I know half of it's saved to my Skybox right now.
Yes, they have got loads of Red Dwarf on.
Yeah,
but
half
basically,
of it's saved to my Skybox as we speak. It's my go-to. There's feck all on. I need to fill half an hour.
Hit stop, yeah. Because they it's like Red Dwarf was a good... I mean, this is going to sound wrong, but the American Red Dwarf was fucking shite.
I've actually never watched it.
Seriously, if you ever
Robert Llewellyn was in it, wasn't he?
Yeah, Crichton was in it. I think Rimmer went in for an appearance as well, and... Sorry, Chris Barry. But it was shit.
Yeah, but the British one, they never expected to actually sort of be anything
to take off,
and then it just became sort of a cult classic.
Yeah, it's a bit like the Rocky Horror Picture Show. They didn't like Rocky Horror Picture Show. They never expected to take off, and
told you that just got progressively wackier as it went on. It was great.
Well, bloody Shock Treatment's no better. Now, shock treatment's not the follow-on, but it technically was supposed to be the follow-on of.
Ferret, UK TV Play. I reckon if you ran it through a VPN, set yourself to the UK, you'd probably be able to get away with watching it. And they're literally all on there. I don't know, it might be blocked in America, which is why I say you may have to run through a...
Okay.
What's up?
I nearly caused a little bit.
Let's do the time warp again.
Don't miss the days.
Thank you. I'm not going to be singing that for the rest of the fucking night.
Good.
Just a step to the right.
Charles Grey, who was a bloody Bond villain. The guy.
And that's nothing. And that's nothing.
No.
That's nothing. Skinner in Hot Fuzz was James Bond and ended up running a Summerfield.
Skinner.
How the mighty had fallen.
Skinner.
It was Timothy Dalton.
Oh yeah.
Say he was Bond. He ended up running a Summerfield.
I know he was Bond. He was also in fucking Doctor Who as well.
Stop me, I'm a slasher. Have prices.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to start stacking up here as well.
You're kind of filling it.
Well, I would need room for the metal. Look how much room I've got left when the bloody train, when extreme catches up. I mean, you'll see me look at the carriage in a minute.
That reminds me, I'm glad I didn't repair that long, so I need to buy a bale trailer yet.
Why?
Well, I'm going to bale this field once I've done it.
Have you... Did you not look down by the Vermeer?
Oh, yeah, I think you bought one then.
The Roland is sat there, my friend.
Please tell me you picked the one
Yes.
that's just 2-axled and not the dolly.
No, it's a 2-axle.
Thank you.
Do you think I would... I would have picked the dolly to annoy you, but then I would annoy myself.
Trust me, you annoy me in many ways that don't involve you having to buy a dolly trailer, so you're alright.
Yeah, well. Everybody seems to get annoyed at me, but tough shit. You don't like me, you know what to do. But
Hey, if you're not annoying everyone, then you're not trying hard enough, mate.
Exactly. And there's another person I know I annoy, but he hasn't appeared yet. Unless he's just in the background.
Jesus Christ, remind me not to hire you when I move house.
Why?
I'm looking at your packing job on the train.
I'm just making room because I know we've got a crap ton of metal.
Excuse me? You know you probably could get away with strapping some into that one for the prefab doors as well if you need to.
Oh, balls, I didn't let go of it. The metal plug can probably go in there, yeah. Anybody will want to care to take a guess at how much we reckon we're going to get off this?
$1 million!
Alright, Dr. Evil.
No, we won't get that much, but I just couldn't resist the opportunity.
I would so fucking laugh if we did.
Well, when I'm rolling in a solid gold tractor next episode. I mean, you could tell when we'd done it, there'd be 2 packs of Lurpak in the fridge. Hold on there, big spender.
I wasn't... It was alright, I wasn't on about you, Valkyrion. It was,
It was either on about Alan or Leon. I'm not so sure which would be one of those two.
Could be both of them, actually. Oh no, wait,
Yeah.
there actually could be 3, because it could be Tim and all in that one.
Yeah.
So yeah, 3 people I've not seen for a while. Yeah, that's no problem, Valkyrion. I'm not gonna... Yeah, I'm not gonna... the one there. Completely forgot that. Fucking brain fart moment.
How much of that whiskey do you reckon he's drunk, folks?
Not even had a quarter of it yet.
What, the bottle?
If you pay the if you pay the airfare, I'll pack your place up. Once packed up a 3-room apartment into a Chevy Blazer. Nice.
Why do I get the vision that, like, one small accident and it would have exploded, it would have looked like a house just detonated?
Why am I getting
Like,
yeah, but why am I getting visions of what they do in Taiwan when they overload the Izus?
yeah.
God, how them Izus survive. Seriously.
You hold up quite a traffic jam there.
I know. Could be worse.
I know I could be stuck in it.
Yeah. So what are you actually doing then? You bailing or?
No, I'm still harvesting the barley field.
Everyone lean out the side. Or the other side to make it turn.
I'm at the same time I've got an AI worker ripping the sunflower field, and I'm just keeping a close eye on that because it's cosplay, it's not cosplay, it's in-game AI. I'm having to babysit it a little bit more than I'm used to.
Yeah, keep an eye on the spends.
Look at the money situation, we're not too bad. And by the time you've sold that train's worth of stuff,
that just gets smoother as you leave it to sit. Take that out of context.
I have to think about putting some motion lotion in this tractor at some point.
I think a few of them need some motion lotion.
Yeah, might have to get the company fuel card out.
Some of them might need a bit of a repair and all.
To be fair, we did buy a lot of them second hand, and as you know, as they get older, they actually wear faster, so a lot of them probably are going to need a bit more maintenance, but I still think we did better off buying them used. I mean, this harvester, for example, for the money, we'd have had such a small harvester compared to this thing. If you want, use my pickup to move the metal down from the factory to the train. You'll get 4 or 5 a time on that. A bit quicker than carrying them.
I'm not going to carry them. You know what I'm going to do?
What's that?
If them barriers go... That's what I need to know. If the barriers can go up, I'll just go and get the truck.
Ah, fair enough. You notice as well I made a little track to get us round the back of the metal factory last time we were on.
Aye.
I thought it was a nice easy way to get round the...
Yeah, I've been meaning to do that though.
Yeah, I'd looked in for every time. I just put like a nice straight line of gravel there, just so we can drive out. I know you can just drive over the grass, but it just feels a bit...
Yeah, it did bring that up. Okay, that's fine. Checking if it brought that barrier up, because if it didn't, it was going to be a pickup job. Don't worry. A little bit more money from waste products. What?
Oh, well, I don't think we're going to make money from the stock. We're going to keep hold of it because you can use it for animals. I'm not worried about money, trust me.
Oh, we're not.
Chrissy's probably sitting on about 500,000.
Yeah, I'm
right now.
not worried about it. Because, I mean, we've got other stuff that could actually go to sale if I don't need them. Actually, let me check in the storage yard. Have we actually got anything to be sold while I'm here?
Yeah, you might as well have a look, because you say there's quite a lot of stuff. That's why I said you might as well sell everything at the sawmill, because we've got plenty in storage, and we're going to make more anyway. Right, I've got one full trailer of barley, and I've done just over half the fields. That's a good sign.
No, I'll keep this. I'll keep them for now. In what's in storage, I was thinking that we had some wardrobes, but we actually don't have any wardrobes here. So
Alright.
if this did hit 1 million, I would laugh, but I don't think it's gonna. I think the most we'll probably get is between 7 and 8.
It's going to be interesting to see. I mean, the $1 million was purely a joke, but it would be good if it did.
Yeah.
But I've got a full trailer of barley here going to the sell point. Let me just check, make sure I am going to do.
You've only got a SILVERRUN.
Price isn't amazing, but
What is it?
700 for every 1,000 litres.
And how much you got?
At the moment, 34,000, 33,600.
Yeah, good chunk.
In fact, price is pretty much at the lowest it can be, but that's just so. Unfortunately, we don't have a silo, so. Oh, you
No.
bugger! The barriers are down here because of you.
um.
You have to try and.
Hang on.
No, it's alright, I've got through. I'm good. I got skills. I use them to pay my bills.
Do you?
It's alright, I've done it. I've got through.
Yeah, you better get down the bottom end. Because I
Funny
managed.
funny how it stopped that one, but not the one behind you. Yet you are far closer to the one behind you.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I'm guessing because you assume trains don't generally reverse.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I reckon about 500,000. I honestly reckon 500,000 to 600,000. Which, let's be fair, is not bad for an hour's work.
Well. For your barley, I'll say at least.
No, I don't mean for my barley, I mean what you got on the train.
No, I know, but I mean for.
The barley to the net was about 40k.
I'd say about 40. I'd be shocked if.
Not from this trailer, but from all of it, I mean, because this trailer doesn't quite be there. Hello?
Ooh, that was lower than I expected.
Yeah, but that's just one full trailer. I've got like half the field. I've got not quite half, but I have got a reasonable amount still to go.
So if that
I
was
reckon we can get about
that was
40.
26, so you probably might get about 50.
I reckon about 40. I really do.
Well, it depends if the price stays the same.
He said he was decreasing, but on such a slow time speed that.
Well, that's what I mean. This is going to cost me a bit in rental fees, I bet, for that train, because it's £1,000 an hour.
Yeah, but we're passing time that slowly.
Yeah, I know. That's the whole point.
We've got all that wool to move as well.
Yeah, I think it's just for now. It's just going to go to the spinnery.
Just load the spinnery up. Yeah, that's all I would do now. Just first of all, load the spinnery up.
Because the pet accessory stuff will just that'll hang fire.
I've just driven round a load of cars waiting at the crossing and gone through the barriers.
Well,
So long, suckers.
yeah, it'd have been funny if I'd have been hurtling towards you.
It's alright, this is where you find out that all that groundwork I did the other day is like weaker the structure. You take the train round there and it just derails. Ends up in our canola field.
I hope not. Because I've spent long in because I'm thinking I'm not bloody loading the train up again. After spending the amount of time I have still loading that bloody thing.
one of my biggest disappointments was on FS17. I managed to get an AI traffic car to stop on the train tracks
Yeah.
on Expansion Apache. And it was like, right, so what's going to happen? Because we all know, like, the AI traffic is just indestructible. I thought, what's the train going to do? I sat there, waited and waited. The train went through and the AI car just lifted off the ground above the train and sat back down once it had passed. I was thinking, like, what's this now? I'm going to send in the train to space.
No, you were hoping for a GTA moment.
Oh, yeah. But...
Did you watch... Did you watch Gone in 48?
Yeah. I'd been trying to plan how you would do that sort of game mode for a long time.
We just need the people.
That's it, yeah, you need... Well, you didn't need like a full... The way I've got it in my head, you'd need about 30 people. Because I'd do it slightly different. I'd do it more like the Gone in 60-second film.
Yeah.
Where you'd have 3 or 4 people doing the collecting.
Yeah, that wouldn't be... It'd be hard to film.
Where you'd have to hope that multiple people had filming ability and then you'd have to do a...
Well, if you did it all on... If you were all doing it on PlayStation, then you'd all have to...
record.
Do to Twitch or something like that, wouldn't you?
Yeah. We normally go till about 11 o'clock, which at the time of saying this is about another hour and 40 minutes yet. Roughly, it's never a set in stone thing, but...
Well, it's 9:20 now, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I start work pretty early in the morning, so I can't stay on all night as much as I'd like to sometimes.
When you get some time off. We...
Most of my time off is taken with other things. I'm usually away from the area when I'm off. Have a weekend off at the end of this month. I'm going to a gig down in Liverpool.
Yeah, well, we need to be thinking about another 12 hour this year. Yep. It's happening again.
Well, yeah, you know I'm for it. You know I have nothing against
yeah,
the
but
idea. I've
it's
enjoyed the last
the only people.
No worries, mate.
I did see the question, sort of. I was just getting there. I just need to find out if certain people are going to be available and get a few others. Maybe
But we need roughly a date. We'll do around the same time.
I don't know yet because it depends on Alan, because then we could just possibly concentrate it to one thing, not one game, but one.
But to PC.
Like to just PC only.
Yeah, the only thing that takes out what's been our bread and butter, which was GTA.
Yes, it takes that out, but at the moment, until I can get a console, no idea.
Why are you not trusting your PS4 at the moment?
I'm not trusting my PS4. Until I can get a console. That's why a lot of the console activity that we do has stopped.
Yeah, I know you want to get back into GTA. I do. I want to have a look at this latest update.
But I really don't trust my PS4. Which is a shame, because I want to get back into this and see this update.
I mean, is it not worth... I mean, you know what you're doing. Maybe try and just taking yours apart a little bit, seeing if you can see anything obvious.
I know what's causing the issue. It's getting to do it without... I haven't got the tool set to do it. Because the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox, 360 Xbox, I think it was the Xbox 360 as well. Certain bits of it inside require a special tool set.
Well, not just like hex bits or then bits.
Yeah, they're completely different tool sets. That's why at one point there were certain like eBay or whatever was selling the tools. but it's finding them tools. It's being able to get them tools. I would do it, but I don't want to completely kibosh my.
That's probably something to do once you have another console.
Yeah.
Because then you've no to lose.
Exactly. But it's getting hold of said console. I've got more chance at this current point in time getting hold of a 5 than I have a 4 right now.
The other option is to keep your eye on like local like marketplace. I know you second hand, but if you don't pay a huge amount, then you might do alright.
There is that, but it's trusting that there's nothing wrong with that. You know, you pay whatever and then.
Well, in theory, you go and look at one you can see turned on first.
That's what I mean.
You ask him to turn it on and fire something like GTA up that you know puts a load on it.
Yeah.
It's like when I got this monitor, it was second hand, but the guy had it set up and working when I got there.
I'm going to say there's about
no artifacts around.
There's about 22,000 ton of metal.
Oh, that's 22 pallets.
Yeah.
In fact, no, it isn't, because each pallet's 1.3 tons.
Each pallet's 1.3 ton.
I was going by the 1,000 litre thing.
Well, it is 1,000 litre. It is 1,000, technically 1,000 litres. The weight
is 1.3 tons.
Yeah, the weight is 1.3 ton. No wonder the truck's not liking it.
Yeah, well, it's only a little 4-wheeler, that thing.
And you've gone past your dickhead.
It's a bugger when you pass your dickhead.
Oh, we've got some fabric at the spinnery, by the way.
Yeah, I saw that, but I wasn't going to move it just yet.
Hang on, is that bolt's not required? I don't think requiring much.
The boat, I think, literally just needs fabric.
Yeah, I know. I don't think it needs
but
much.
I'm not sure if there's enough. I don't think there's enough there.
Give me a sec. Oh, right. I should have gone long ways with this.
That's what she said.
No. Shut up. Damn it.
How am I doing the house? Well, if you look, if he finishes crashing his truck, you can sort of see me in the distance in front of him. I'm about 94% done on this field. I've got a couple more lines.
Oh, aye.
And then I'm going to come back and bail it.
There you go. I can actually go to the train so you can see him. You don't do what I do, or what I tend to do now.
What's that?
See, you turn span it in reverse then.
Yeah.
I would have gone from the third and gone on to the second.
Oh, yeah, I do that sometimes. It depends. Just depends what I'm. It also depends how much room I've got round. I've got enough room here to be able to do what I did there.
Well,
when I'm on fields with not a lot of headland round.
1600 and I've got 1,000 actually sat here.
And then by the time we move that wool, we might be able to get enough. I don't know if we'll get a yacht finished tonight, but we might be able to.
I'm putting that other fabric in now.
No, fair enough. Go for it, man.
We've got an absolute crap ton of metal here, like. Even
well, maybe. Do you want to throw some of that on the train? I'm actually feed that in too.
No, I'm gonna keep it here. I mean, we've got 3,000 ready for the next yacht.
The thing is, the yacht's an ongoing thing. Once we've made one yacht, it'll just keep ticking away, and it's. I think, depending on what difficulty we're playing on, it's like 300 grand every yacht.
Yeah, we're not. I think we're on easy.
I can't remember if we're on easy or hard or normal.
I think we're on easy. I'm just borrowing the pickup a minute.
Yeah, I'll let you use my pickup.
I need to get that train unloaded as quickly as possible as well. Because it's like 10:48.
If we pay a rental, we pay a rental. We're going to make that much money. I'm not bothered about spending an extra $1,000 on the train.
In pound.
Pay £1,000 then.
How much actually have we got here? Because it only needs... Ooh,
Probably you're not going to be able to make it. I spawned another. Spawn 2 more pallets. Or 1 more pallet.
there's only
That'll be another
one.
1,000 litres.
Yeah,
So that's enough, that'll finish it.
that's what I mean. Oh, is that the worker?
Yeah, that's the worker. I think he's just about done apart from maybe a little bit of tidying up. I was getting that field ripped, then we can get it replanted, because there's no point having it sat empty.
Hmm.
I don't know, I'll probably just throw soybeans on it or something, because I know they normally sell for good money. Or would you rather something like oats, and at least we get straw off it as well?
It's up to you.
See how much straw, see how many bales we get off this field, because that'll tell us roughly how long.
So there's 1,956 in storage of fabric, so...
So there's enough to finish that.
Yeah.
No, Worker H has not finished his task. Worker H has been drinking on the job.
Where did the 84 go?
Where did the what?
I thought we didn't have 84 grand. I thought we had...
Don't forget, I've sold the full trailer of barley.
Oh, yeah.
I've sold all the sunflower seeds. That's where the money's come from.
I thought we had less than that. I thought we had only 50 grand.
No, we got
Oh yeah, we did.
we got 54 off the sunflowers. And then I got another 26 off that first load of barley.
God, is this going to be another car like... what the hell was that? Bloody...
It was a white estate car on Purbeck.
Yeah.
It was a white estate.
Alright, back to the truck. No, that's the tractor which he's got running. That's another tractor which I didn't mean to jump into. Why
You
can't
can just go onto the map, you know.
Oh, I'll just get in the train, it's quicker. I know. It's a lot quicker to do by the map. Right. Am I going to get all this 20-odd thousand litres on?
Yes, you are.
How sure are you?
I'm sure.
Oh.
Spent most of it on whiskey. Yeah, that's also quite possible. He spent all our money on whiskey liqueur.
Can't complain of the price of that bottle. I ended up getting it for like, I think it's like 20 something quid.
Fair enough.
Considering it was like 10% off, and now I've got another 10% if I want to order another bottle. And I got a glass as well, so got a nice glass.
Nice. Meanwhile, I'm sat here living the real rock and roll lifestyle with a glass of apple and blackcurrant.
Don't knock it, nothing wrong with apple and blackcurrant.
No, there is none. It's quite nice to have as a drink. It's just like I say, we've
Yeah, but
been at work in the morning.
which make of apple and blackcurrant? Is my next question.
Generic German supermarket zone.
Ah, okay. Well, still not bad.
No, tell you what, it's nice enough stuff without paying the fortune you probably pay for all the big names these days.
I usually go farm foods. They've got a deal on real, like, things like 3 litres for whatever it is.
Yeah. I think these are 2-litre bottles of concentrate for like 89p or something like that.
Which isn't a actual bad deal.
And you know, it tastes quite nice as well, I've nothing.
Yeah, but it depends how strong you do it. Should never do them too strong, the concentrate stuff, though.
What, do you mean you actually water it down?
I don't do it too strong. You cause yourself internal problems.
I know. I probably do it slightly too strong, but I'm still here. Trust me, if at the end of my life the thing that kills me is apple and blackcurrant, I will be very surprised.
At least he died happy and well with a smile on his face.
Yeah. You know, they say I want to go like my granddad peacefully in his sleep, not screaming like the passengers on his bus. He could have done, but yeah. By the field, he's harvested.
We actually don't have an auto load trailer. Not
Not on this
flatbed.
map, we
Not a
don't.
flatbed. We don't.
I don't think we have any auto loads on this save, do we?
Mm-hmm. One.
I know I've got like on my own game, I've got like the auto load curtain siders and that.
Oh no, we don't have them. I'm on about the bale trailer.
Hmm.
There's not all.
Yeah, but not one that could do pallets.
No, not one that can do pallets. Which is that's why I'm having to do it by hand and play a bit of.
It's alright, you could have done it by forklift and then he would have been there all day.
Yeah, this is why it's quicker that I'm doing it just this way. I might get it on, I might not. Well, if it's the case, I'll just have to stack on top because I've still got 6 to get on yet.
Told you, put them into that thing that the
Fuck.
put them into that thing that the prefab walls go in.
No, I'll actually will get them on. I'll get them on. I'll get it
Alright,
on.
then fine, have it your way.
Don't see the point in putting it in the prefab wall. More likely
I
to
think
go.
if you
Hey, it's more likely to ping out into the bloody field. Don't want it ending up on down the banking now, do I? And
Why not?
everybody will see what I'm referencing to that in a minute.
Yeah, for those, we did a little bit of work off.
You did a little bit of work.
I just jumped on because I had nothing much to do, and next thing he turns up. But yeah, I've done a bit of landscaping around Field 3.
What do you mean I turn up? I turned up because I had to do some testing.
It was just ironic that when you turned up, I happened to be in the server.
Yeah.
Whether you expected that, didn't
No,
you?
I didn't. If I'm honest.
I was sat with not a lot more to do. Couldn't really do it on my own single player farm, so I thought I'd jump into this server. The joys of it being a server, we could just jump in and...
Hmm. But it was a case of I didn't expect him to be there because I'd only come in to do some testing that I'd been asked to do by my internet company and the server owners that the service we get them off, and
I was in there just doing some field work.
I turn up and rock up and find him doing field work, which shocked me a little bit because it was like, okay, what the fuck are you doing here? You're never usually here when.
But as I put at the time, because I wasn't at home, I didn't have my microphone or anything, so we were using the good old-fashioned text chat.
Yeah.
Like that.
Which I'm glad it resets every time you go off the server. There, that'll do. Right, moment of truth. How much is this lot going to sell for? A total on your screens now. It's Tetris packing. Ooh, I must.
$1. I'd buy that for $1. Before you do that, I'll just sell the last. I've got another 35% of this trailer. And then that's all the barley sold. Me and Ferret are obviously on the same wavelength tonight.
Yeah. Ferret isn't, like I say, Ferret's not. He's not got too much a dissimilar sense of humour from you, to be honest.
A lot haven't. I think the one thing that I usually discover that me and Tim have a very similar sense of humour.
You and Tim are just a pain in the ass when you're together.
Which I think you found out to your detriment when you finally got us together.
Yeah. Right, we sold the loan off. Sold the loan off. Paid the loan back.
I've sold the loan. Yeah, we're gonna get debt collectors coming after us.
Yeah, quite possibly.
There you go.
Right, so how much do we have? 63.
I reckon about 600k.
You reckon about 600.
Yar.
Okay, I'm looking at that. I'm gonna go... what? About 7? I'll go 7. Like I say, if it hits a million, we'll be laughing. This is where David now drives across and I train him.
There's where I sit there with EDC open and a bit more.
I wish you could take the track, you know, you could take the train that way, but you actually can't.
Well, if you look at the tracks are designed to look old, to look unused.
So that's the field he's now probably going to have to bail.
Yeah, that'll be my next job. Don't know what your plans are for your next. We'll probably take an interval once this is finished.
Well, that would could do with a quick break.
I could do with draining one liquid and refilling another.
I know what you need a bio break.
Yeah.
So here, quickly, I'm really...
What we did to field 3.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried about this. I really am. Because you didn't have to get close to that track.
Look, look at the...
Oof.
We own the land. I wasn't going to waste any of it.
For a moment there, I thought that train was tilting. I really did thought it was tilting, but it's not. So yeah, David, right, this is what I came into the other day. This unusual looking banking. Because if you actually... I know I'm driving slow.
If you boot up a default game, it is much, much closer to just a gentle slope.
Yeah. Actually, well, if people saw that video that from in the in-between, then... So that's why I'm driving slow, because I don't want everything to go flying off. Which I'm now checking. Chow! Yo!
Where in the money? Oh my god!
Yeah! Hence why I was trying to drive slow. Did you see it just go everywhere?
You're gonna have to clip that. Oh, if only Tim's not playing Fallout 4.
Yeah.
Okay. I need to turn notifications off on Steam.
So even driving slow as I did, it's still...
I think that was because of the quantity of stuff you had on it as well.
Yeah, but I think it was because it was stacked as high as it was. If you noticed, it was only the wooden beams and some of the planks that went... I haven't finished selling yet.
That was up there with Daggerwin leaving his truck on the train. Blame it on Chris whiskey driving.
Can I get
Yeah,
any...
we need to start brutalizing train drivers.
That's what I didn't want to happen. If I'd have been going a lot quicker than that, imagine what would have happened there.
You know there is an ability with EDC to like turn on like view balance on the minimap.
Yeah.
Just in case you're wondering if there's any left in that field.
I didn't want to go into that menu.
No, but
which one's it on?
I'll do it, alright.
Yeah, it'll only go for you, not me.
You reckon so? It's in the third one down. It's show pallet locations on the far right hand side.
Yes, there still is a pallet here. By the looks of it.
It will just show you where they are on the map.
Okay, there isn't. There isn't then, is there?
Check the main map as well. No, there isn't.
No? Okay, so it just looked like there was. Got all the pallets there. All the stuff
But
down there.
so about 670,000.
So,
Yeah, you were closer than I was.
yeah.
So
Let me turn that off again.
I'm gonna go on a little bit of a shopping spree.
Uh,
You know what one thing I'm gonna buy is?
do I?
Oh yeah.
Well, what's the point in having the self-propelled burler then?
If you want to use that, we can still have that and use it at some point.
Yeah. But first, no. So the clipping, if the clipping didn't work, it's fine. I'll find it. So it happened when it did, but I'll find it. Right. We're gonna take a quick 2-minute break, and we shall be back.
also hit save
back.
while we were off air.
Yep.
I hit save while we were off air.
Yeah, that's fine.
I haven't bought that. I haven't bought one of those. I'll buy one of those Ben's. Like, you're right, we should use the other one we bought
Well,
first.
you know what? No, because what I'm thinking is if you want to buy that, keep that for crops. I've just had to think about it. You want to buy that for crops, yeah?
Mm.
And we'll keep the other one for grass. And then the trailer will just split between.
Yeah, because that's the good thing about that rolling trailer is it will do both.
So we'll just split between.
Fair enough.
Is this trailer ours?
Yeah, I bought that.
Okay,
It was only about 11 grand second hand.
fair enough.
For like a pretty good capacity. We are going to need a trailer.
So yeah, I quickly had to re-log because it decided it was going to go booped. If you wanna, I don't know, do you wanna progress time or are you just gonna leave as is?
For now, what I was going to do is I was going to buy a seeder
Okay,
and get that field replanted.
I'm gonna go move. Did you turn the spinnery off?
Yeah, because it was out of stock, so...
You could have just left it on because I'm gonna go and put some stock in now. I'll sort it in a minute.
No worries.
Yeah, so back moving bits again. Oh yeah, I left the truck there. Oh well, truck can stay there for a minute. Really need some grass though.
Yeah, well, if you want to get on with it, you can mow all that land round.
I probably will do. Or have you got the New Holland? The Massey should do it, shouldn't it?
The massive...
Might not.
It should do, yeah. I don't think we've got the most. Give me a second, let me finish what I'm doing here and I'll look what the power requirement for the mowers is.
Well, I'm gonna need to go down to the wood turner anyways in a minute. Gotta go and get them things sold. Because otherwise it's stopped producing at the minute.
Yeah. Oh yeah, our mowers are 120 horsepower and 95. The Massey will more than cover it.
Ah, that's alright then. Just these have got 5,000, about 5,135 litres, so they're going to need a little. God damn it! Going to need a little bit of food at some point, and they'll just get a bale. I just might as well stick a bale stuck. So we make all the money and watch it go again, because somebody will go on a spending spree.
No, all I've done, I've serviced the tractor.
Well, that's fine.
I've not repainted it because I don't see the point.
No.
So the other things I need the baler, and I'm going to grab I might as well buy a seeder. I've been renting one, but we are moving more and more into having crops.
Well, that's why I've said keep certain fields as they are, but then the field, this field by the sheep,
that's going to be grass.
will just go back into grass. But the only reason it is currently a crop is because of somebody in their accidental planting.
Yeah, because I didn't look at what I was planting before I planted it.
All this is going to the spinnery.
What we'll do is I'll get this field baled. Then if you want, we'll skip a day, because you never know, that wheat crop might just get ready to harvest. And then we'll replant the two. Then fields 1 and 2 are both ready for replanting.
Should be.
Well, it's going to be, because if I buy a direct drill, we don't even technically need to rip it. I only really ripped field 1 because it left it doing something while I was working.
Yeah. But I really need to get some sheep Some
grass.
some
Well, like I say, there's
sheep
loads
food.
of grass around these fields that you can just, and there's all that area behind the spinnery as well.
Yeah. I say I just need to get
mow
some.
that down.
Just get some sheep food. Otherwise, we'll have unhappy sheep.
Hey, you don't want unhappy sheep, folks.
I mean, I'm surprised at the height of the trees around the spinnery and all.
Tell me about it.
Cut the corner, but it's fine.
With hindsight, I should maybe not have picked as big a trees for there, but
They're out the way. To a degree.
we can always cut them down later. I just have them there, just maybe for style as much as anything else. Just so it look quite good having.
So there's going to be over 6,000 litres, nearly 7,000
Nice.
litres going into the spinnery. And I'll just, rather than drive it in, I'll just back it in. Because I found that it's easier just to back in. Well, it is easier to back in. If this trailer would.
He says.
Yeah.
It's because he's got a steer axle on the back.
There we go. Some more wool for spinnery. Even though the spinnery's off, that's fine. We'll just leave it as it is. The interesting bit is going to be when we have to rip all this. We're going to have to rent that and rent the big semi cotton transporter, maybe.
You can just chuck them on the. You can just chuck them on the flatbed, you know.
Oh, I know you can.
You probably get like. We're not going to get a huge amount. You probably get like 2 full bales on the semi. You might even. Just not to mention the fact that the sell point is literally next door.
Yeah. Could do with topping up the. I'll do that off.
Or the iron ore.
Yeah. But it's not topping up so much, it's just topping the iron ore up. So I need 91 litres of that, 44 is that. Okay, I might have to bring a staircase railing over. Just bring it over by hand. Because it needs it.
Should be them in the warehouse.
Yeah, there's only 2 here though. Well, there's 2 here now. Chuck that over there. It's got enough plank. It's got enough. Ooh, it hasn't. So it needs long planks. Needs another long planks. Some more planks. I don't think I've actually got any of that over here. No. I've got some in the warehouse that I'll go and grab. This is why I'm glad that, you know, we didn't sell everything.
Oh yeah, I never said to sell everything. I just said we might as well sell everything that's up at the sawmill because we have that much in storage. I'd rather we use. We have a tendency, if we're not careful, to forget about the storage.
Come on, game. Come on, game. There we go. I'm not gonna forget about the storage. It's a case of knowing what I was slowing things down with down here just in case, so I know there's definitely an invisible wall on this shed, and it's because it's acting like the door's shut.
Closed when it isn't.
But then if I go to this side, I can easily getting going and out.
Maybe we need to change that shed at some point.
That would be a good idea. Probably when we've cleared it.
Yeah, that's something to do off camera.
So it's got enough staircase railings. It's got enough floor tiles. I need another pallet of... Another... 2 pallets of... Well, 3 pallets of planks. Ooh, a lot of wooden beams. It's like 5,000 wooden beams. Which is going to be all of our wooden beams. Almost. Might as well just take all of our wooden beam supply.
Oh, that's satisfying.
See? Definitely invisible wall. What's satisfying?
Obviously the harvester, the width of the straw space is perfectly. I can just get 2 with this baler. If I've got it right when I'm harvesting, it's perfectly the right width to get both in one go.
Which is handy. A good mod.
Oh, I love this thing, as you well know.
But I thought I'd give the other thing a chance.
Yeah, I'm not going.
Because I've never ever used it, and it's like we got the DLC, and it's like
I've used there's actually quite a good little windrower in that veneer pack.
Yeah.
Because it's more like the windrower on the front of this baler, like the twin screw rather than the like the traditional round
1, 2,
ones.
3, 4. So we have 3,000 still left in. We have 3,000 wooden beams left in storage, which I imagine we're possibly still going to need.
That's the other nice thing since the Veneer DLC. The bale counters actually work.
On the Vermeer ones, yeah.
No, they're working on this one now.
Oh right, okay. Did I said I needed long planks? I cannot. God damn it! I need to change this door. I need 1 long plank. 1 long plank and 3 normal planks. That's okay. Yeah, thanks, game. The door is. If you notice, then quickly you saw the door pop back into existence.
Yeah, there's something going on there.
Yeah, so it's.
I'll change that shed at some point.
Yeah, because it's acting like it's the doors. Even though the door's open, it's acting like the door is still in existence.
Yeah.
Which isn't a good thing. I don't mind the storage shed, it's just that is a
No, I'll find us a better one.
Hang on, is that? That's freaking floor tiles, isn't it? There's me planks. I needed 3 of these.
He's back playing CFP, folks. Ah, there's me planks. Patch up the ship.
We did plenty of that last time.
Oh, it was fun, was that?
I think Tim wants to move on to something else though.
Finding other pros, but that's my end of yours.
No, it's my end. Yep, because I knew it was going to do that.
Wonder why you're getting, because I'm not.
Because of whatever the hell's going on with my ASP at the moment. So I do apologise for this, guys. Whatever my ASP are trying to do. I told him not to do anything. But I'm getting... I told him I'm getting packet loss. Give him all the trace routes. Give him everything.
This is the thing, also, he knows. I mean, I wouldn't know where to begin with that kind of thing. The fact that he knows what he's dealing with there.
But it's only to this server, which is the weirdest thing. I can go onto the Satisfactory server that's through the same thing and not have an issue at all.
Well, it's like the fact that I get weird things like that. It's like I get stuff through the PS4 where some nights it just will not connect to Rocket League. Yeah, I can connect to GTA fine.
Yeah.
Like,
Whereas tonight
doesn't make any sense.
I'm just having a real issue with Farm Sim. But then the server company turned around and said, look, you're getting packet loss to the server, and I'm thinking, well, and then I showed them the satisfactory trace routes and they went, ah. I went, yeah, so don't bullshit me with that one.
Or do you think there maybe is a problem in
I think there's a problem.
Fortnite or something?
I think there's a problem somewhere on their end as well. On somewhere with a server.
It could be, because I haven't tried since. I had that weird issue trying to upload mods that time. If you remember.
I've told them. Because they did trace routes to the server as well, so that was nice.
Bloody hell.
Nice amount of money coming in from that.
Yeah.
Dropping all that off at the roller coaster.
I think I've just about paid for this baler. Which, by the way, we're getting about 22 bales off this field.
Cool.
That should be a good start, shouldn't it?
What's that? Of
200 of hay. Of straw, sorry.
Depends what you want to do with it.
It's up to you. Do you want to just sell it, or do you think we... Because sheep don't use it, do they?
No. We only need hay for TMR and...
That's when we get into cows, if we decide to go down that route eventually.
Yeah.
Obviously, the main thing you want at the moment is just grass. And we can just sell these bales if we want. It's going to be a good... I know you don't get a lot of money for straw, but it all helps.
We haven't got a lot of the wood turners either. Not much of the wood turners at the minute. We're on to practically scrag ends now. It's full.
Yeah, but with so many places we can cut trees from to
Oh yeah.
feed it.
That's why I didn't bother with all, with all the scrags that we had. That's why I didn't bother, because
Yeah, with so much.
we got just quite a bit of excess wood.
And I have no problem coming on one day and doing another mad planting session.
Because we need to get... Let's get these out of the way a minute so things can spawn. Cause...
I mean, you saw how much we cleared off that land where we put all the canola field.
Yeah. Come on, pepper grinders. Is that it? Out of productions. Wood turner. Where are you? That would help if you put them in. Oh, there we go. Yep, nothing in storage now. Okay. So the staircase railings I'm probably going to just bring back to storage because, like I say, that'll give us 4.
Yeah, fair enough, no problem.
Pepper grinders and... Where's going to give me the best?
It's a random item is a pepper grinder, isn't it? Or is it just me?
It's a bit of a random item. So's the bowls.
Just a random thing for him to pick. I get that they're made out of wood, don't get me wrong, but it just seems a bit of a left field choice.
It's like the bathtubs. Because a bathtub apparently needs wood and planks and metal.
God, I can't imagine a wooden bathtub would be very nice. Yeah, splinters in places you really don't want them.
Well, it'd be all smoothed out and lacquered and whatever else.
You hope.
Well, yeah. Yeah, there's nothing in storage now. Oh, that'll be the last lot of staircase railings, won't it? For now. Because I was only doing the bowls and pepper grinders. I might put them back on just in case.
Right, so 24 bales we got off that field.
That's not bad.
Can't argue with that, can we?
No. Thank you very much for the subscription.
Ah, thank you. Welcome to the community.
Welcome to the madhouse.
Honestly, you go and stand in the middle of all the trees up high and shout, "Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games."
I was watching, that was it, on YouTube as well before we went live and stuff. I was watching back like some of Weird Al's like most unusual parodies.
Oh yeah.
Some of them are way back from the old, and I never realised he'd been around for that long.
Oh yeah, he's
But
been
he
around
has.
like the late 50s at this point. I actually quite want to see that film about him with Daniel Radcliffe. They've done a film on like his life with Daniel Radcliffe playing him.
Oh right, okay. Didn't know they had done.
No, they have indeed launched very recently.
What, onto a certain streaming service? Or...
I don't think it went to cinemas.
Oh right.
I'd have to look that up, I don't know. But yeah, it was a... Did you ever see that video I shared near Christmas of like the guy who like Weird Al narrated Thanksgiving dinner?
Yeah.
Oh god, that was... The guy nailed.
Yeah.
So do you want me just to sell these hay bales then once I've picked them up?
Yeah. Might as well. I don't think we've got any other use for them.
No, there's no point just keeping them till we need them because we'll opportunity to get plenty more before then.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna get some off the wheat.
Yeah.
Or you'll get straw off the wheat or whatever the hell it is, but never mind.
You get straw, yeah. So it's just whatever we need. And whatever we plant on here, I don't know. I still haven't fully decided. I'm thinking soybeans, just kind of they sell for a lot of money, but at the same time...
The only thing that sells for a lot of money in this game is black gold. As
No, soybeans generally gets a better price than canola, I find.
Really?
In production's altered it slightly, but yeah, I think soybeans generally sells for slightly more.
Oh, okay. I didn't realise that. I'm not actually sure. Ferret's asking you a question, David.
You have to read it out to me because I can only see chat when it appears on the stream.
Why can you only see chat when it appears on stream?
I haven't got, because I've got it on my TV, I haven't got chat up.
Oh, okay. But chat doesn't appear on stream though. So you've been able to read it though?
No, it appears in the bottom corner of your stream.
Does it?
Yeah.
That's weird. I've never. You must be in full screen mode then, because you're on the TV.
Am.
I've never ever noticed it do that. Okay. It just asked if you'd been watching if you'd watched the Space Engineers streams.
No, I haven't. Unfortunately, I do try and jump on his streams every now and then, but generally speaking, the nights when I'm free, we're usually playing something.
Yeah.
As bad as I try and catch what I can, but no, I haven't got any of Space Engineers.
Singing "Welcome to the Jungle." You got him.
Why? What am I missing a reference there?
We're on the alien planet on Space Engineers, and it's just it's a bit madness.
Hey, that wasn't bad.
What for them bales?
That was 24 bales.
No, and then there was whatever I sold before.
Yeah, 22 grand for 24 bales. That's not bad.
Actually, I want
Not
to
bad.
quick look at the finances if it'll let me.
Don't you cry.
Yeah, I'm going to cry. 112,000 on new vehicles. 783 in sold products. So yeah, we made a stack ton of cash tonight.
Oh yeah, good. We're about ready to. Considering how little money you'd left us with when I logged onto the server tonight.
Was about $1,000.
Yeah, you just about bankrupted us.
Actually, sorry, we did go into the minus figures before we started. So we were basically overdrawn and then had to take out a little bit of a cash injection.
We had to take out a loan because we were in negative, and then he realised we needed a trailer.
Hmm.
So we take out a loan to buy a trailer, so we could harvest the crops, so we could get out of the hole he dug us into.
Yeah, basically the last episode of yeah, the Space Engineers stream. Wow. Yeah, it was a bit of a. I don't know how much you follow any Space Engineers type stuff.
Absolutely zero, and that's not me being nasty, that's not bad, it's just not a game that's come across my...
Yeah, we kind of got mullered a little bit by a drone, because it's not part of the Space Engine, it's part of a mod, and yeah, we got a bit mullered.
Alright.
It was funny to a point. What else have we got?
Well, I was gonna get on with replanting one, and
You said the Massey will take the mowing, didn't you?
yes, it will.
Right.
The only thing is, those mowers don't self-windrow.
No, they don't.
But now we have that baler, that's less of an issue.
I don't need to do that, do I? There is a windrower there.
Yeah, we do have a big windrower. If you want to do it that way, yeah, no, you want to do it.
Whoops. Straight into a tree, that's good. SILVERRUN Mark is going to like me for that one.
I'll get the insurance forms.
Ferret said the way we play it would catch your interest.
I'm gonna have to take a look at some point. Yeah, I'll try and get.
Well, everything, all the schedule and everything's just completely. It's not up in the air. So obviously, Farm Sim is going to continue. The last stream will be well, not the last stream, but the last stream until I get back off holiday will be the 30th of January. I've got a High on live stream this weekend because I'm just waiting to see what somebody else does first with their schedule. So, and then when I come back in March, it's going to be a bit of a rush job to get things organised. Because we have a pre-season podcast to do, boy.
Oh,
and we will then have the proper podcast to do. So the proper podcast is going to go on a Monday night.
Yep. We always moved to Monday. The race on Sunday just give us chance.
Yeah.
Too many races where we were waiting for decisions to be made after the race.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is the podcast is going to go back to a Monday. Farm Sim's probably going to go back to is going to go to a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Instead. Then I've got to work out a few other things. Saturdays Could be a mixture of streams, but we'll see what's what. Yeah, I don't know. Like I say, I'll have a think while I'm away, and obviously let any parties that are involved in streaming with me. You guys know what's happening with the Formula 1 stuff because we'd already discussed.
Yeah.
What is going to happen with that. I'm just waiting to see what happens with the WTF1 stuff.
Yeah.
It's not going to be the same, I don't think, if I'm honest. I do like them guys. Did like. That mean they're not. That means they might not have Katie anymore either. She appeared a lot on the podcast with them. If you ever watched.
I didn't catch a lot of their podcasts. I was generally thinking most of their interaction with them I saw was through Twitter. Or something.
Okay.
By the way, you know if you press Control and whichever button, it does both of the same. Have your selection on the tractor, then press Control and X and it'll lower both at the same time.
You mean Control and V?
Yeah, or Control and X will turn and fold them both. It will. It'll do the front. It'll do the front first, and when you start driving forward a little bit, it'll drop back. Quite handy when you've got two bits of equipment like that. I only just learned that literally in the last week, and I've got like well over 1,000 hours in this game. So
yeah, but it won't turn them. The Control and B won't turn them on.
Well, you know, it's always worked for me.
Didn't work for me. Okay, I think we have a little bit of an issue here. I don't think the grass is ready.
We can always buy a few grass bales for that.
Well, look what happens when I drive forward.
Yeah, it's just deleting it.
Yeah. I don't think the grass is ready to go. Which it should.
Don't try the grass behind the spinnery.
Yeah.
Because I definitely harvested grass off there before it was a field. So it doesn't have to be a field to get grass off it. Maybe, and I'm looking at it, I can see it does look a bit short. The grass in this map, when it gets to full height, gets a few flowers in it and that. So I think if you try, what I might just do then is that once I've done this, is I'll rip that area and actually plant grass seeds in it.
Yeah. Yeah, they must have a different type of.
Well, it's just not fully grown yet. Cause like I say, I've definitely harvested grass from places like that, but the grass has been longer than it currently is.
Yeah, but they must, like I said, they must have a different. See, because this has got flowers on, if you've noticed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When it's fully grown,
Well, that would help, wouldn't it, game?
well, they actually turn the mowers on.
Yeah. Well, actually unfold it. Yeah, because this area will cut.
Yeah.
Not going to be a lot of grass here. Don't think it'll even get a bale.
You might get, no, I think you'd be surprised, I think you get a couple out of it. If I remember rightly, because I cut that area the cotton's on before I ripped it up, I think I got like 4 full loading wagons out of it.
What did you do with all the grass?
I sold about 3 and then kept 1 full one. At the time we didn't have as many sheep as that. I think I kept 1 loading wagon full. I've left that area like that. The idea was to put more productions there later or something. That's why I did the line of trees and left that bit.
Well, I do have an idea of that. I do have an idea with a production that could easily go in here.
What's that?
You've mentioned it to me before.
What, donuts?
Well, yeah, kind of didn't want to say it, but yeah.
Well, somebody's doing that, say we're going to need sugar, so we need sugar mill, we need flour.
Well, we've got the
I like it, because that makes a lot of money and it's good, but it takes out quite a bit of run up.
We've got the space, haven't we?
Oh yeah. It's also having the plants, we're going to probably need a couple more fields. So we need chickens. I at one point need to like do a bit of a stream and show you my single player farm. It's fucking huge.
Well, there's a way you can actually do that.
Yeah, no, I can do share through Discord and that.
Just share it through Discord. See, I don't want to go too close to the trees with the mowers either.
No, fair enough.
Because that's why I want to get the windrow in here.
So you could just use that big, that other baler, right, to use the windrow and use the round baler.
No, don't put the bloody back down. Where's the other mower when I need it? Where's the one I'm used to?
The Cavernaland.
Yeah.
Hey, you
No.
got the money, treat yourself to a big M.
That's what I meant.
Oh, to me the default was always the Cavernalands.
Oh yeah, I did like the Cavernalands. But the Big M was used to be our go-to mower. So I can't believe one came up in auction.
Can't believe you didn't buy it.
I don't even know what price it fetched.
No, I couldn't tell you. I just saw it. It was an advert on Facebook. For some reason, because I think I've looked at tractor stuff, I now get thinking my ads on Facebook. I keep getting adverts for vouchers.
I hate that. It gets a little bit annoying that, you know, the fact that you look at something that that's not on Facebook.
Yeah, and Google Analytics ties it all together.
So, for example, if I've looked at Lego, is the only one I can use. I then start.
Yeah. Don't mention your sex toys on the stream, mate.
Funny. Trying to keep that quite decent, but then.
Why, when I'm around?
Yeah, you've now dropped that tone. No, but you know, you can look at something on Google or the weirdest one is Amazon as well. You know when you get them Amazon like recommendations through Facebook sort of thing, what you start seeing from them, some of the stuff it recommends.
Well, you've seen some of the stuff I've posted from time to time.
Yeah.
If I get really good ones, I screenshot it and share it.
That's what I mean. It's just so much random shit.
Sorry, I didn't realise I'd parked the pickup in an awkward spot there for you to get the windrow out.
A little bit.
Oh yeah, the way everything sort of links itself together, so say you end up ones that should in no way be connected end up sort of linking over each other.
Yeah, it's just bizarre.
You know, it's called marketing and it's worth a lot of money.
Yeah, but I know you agree to cookies and everything.
Oh, that's the one. That's the one thing that really annoys me these days. Why does everything? I'm sure I went to the toilet and he asked me if I accepted cookies. Everything you go on now, do you accept cookies? Only if the chocolate chip.
You know why things have to say that, don't you?
GDRP or whatever they call it.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, I know
It's the
why they do
law.
it. It doesn't make it any less annoying when every single freaking website you've only clicked on it quickly to have a look at an article or something.
Yeah, I know.
And in amongst the 17,000 advert pop-ups you get the cookies one as well.
Yeah, but they have to display it, and it's really annoying. Because sometimes you can't even look at a website without
Until you've
accepting shit, and that's how
yeah.
that's how it gets you. Because it's like, oh well, we're not gonna let you look at an article. We're not gonna let you look at.
It's like the ones that pick up you using an ad blocker and lock you out.
Yeah, no, that's a real twat.
Tell me about it.
Just because you want the fucking money. You know what I mean? Just because you want the money, it's like, oh, we're gonna stop you looking at this article because you
Speaking of which, donate to our Ko-fi, ladies and gentlemen.
don't have coffee anymore. PayPal.
Alright. Send it to his PayPal. I was going to say Patreon, but I don't think you have that either.
Don't have Patreon anymore. If you want to support the channel,
Buy some merch.
you can do that. Or at the moment, you can do that. And I bet that appeared with links. In theory,
Yeah.
it should have done.
Yeah, yeah.
I am currently working on the other stuff, but that, you know, I showed you the sneak peek. The sneak peek? Sneak peek.
The sneak peek. Sneak peek shirt in the store soon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to write that one down because we say that so many times and forget what we've said.
Yeah. Sneak peek.
I'm not sure what design you do for that, but I'm sure you can think of something. You're the artist around here.
I could think of something for that. I'm sure we had a Minecraft tree one at one point. We were going to do a Minecraft tree one at one point.
Yeah, the tree's gone.
Hmm.
And I had this vision of this like cartoon guy with a really big explosion in front of him.
I did have a good one, but
And he's like,
it was on my old system.
guys, the tree's gone.
What do you mean the tree's gone?
The tree's gone. Oh, that was brilliant. Oh, what's this? It hissed when I pressed it. And then I pressed it and let go and I threw it at the wall 2 blocks in front of me and it blew up. How I didn't die, I'm not entirely sure.
Because basically what he did was he chucked an angry pebble.
What I do actually want to know, if we'd all have been in the overworld at that point, would we have been stuck there? There's got to have been some way we could have. Luckily, I think
You mean if we were stuck, if we would have been all stuck in that realm?
Yeah. I think weren't either you or Tim were in the main world, weren't
I was.
So you were able to go back through the tree, which caused it to spawn another one.
Yeah.
But
there would have been. I think there's a. If that happens, I think there's a backup one gets made.
Right, I was going to say there's got to be some kind of safety mechanism in case you were playing solo or something.
Yeah. Or you do stupid shit like that.
Because I think even if you died, you actually still respawned in the realm you're in, if I remember right.
I don't know, because he got killed by that white. I can't remember. I can't remember if
Well, I had that weird double do, didn't I? Because I got killed climbing that giant tree and kept all my stuff.
Mm,
And then tried a second time and didn't keep all my stuff.
yeah. Welcome back, Valkyrium.
Welcome back, mate.
Yeah, it was a bit of a strange one, was that?
Yeah, it was like a weird glitch, like I say, because I assumed that meant I was going to keep my stuff. So I literally got back to where it was, grabbed all my stuff and just jumped off the ledge again, thinking, well, at least it'll respawn me and keep my stuff.
And it
And
didn't.
it didn't. It was good fun, was that Minecraft series. Especially every time you two got massive tentacles, I just went off and built another building in the town.
When we
Every time you two were doing something massively technical that I didn't really understand.
Oh,
I
yeah.
went off and built another building in the town.
Do you mean your fucking tower?
Well, I had my tower. I built a
The quarry.
I built a quarry. I built a warehouse.
If you're wondering,
I built a bridge.
yeah, if you're wondering what we're on about, go and have a look at the. It's on a playlist. It's called SevTech Ages. It's the Minecraft series that me and Tim started, and we brought David into at one point.
It was when I finally got a computer capable of playing games reasonably. Basically, when I got my little Acer laptop finally. Because before that, I was using a real crappy little thing that didn't really have the power to. Man, in fact, I was without one because my old laptop had died, and that was a good few months.
I think your old laptop died.
But yeah, the hinge snapped for the screen. Obviously, it was the hinge that carried the ribbon.
Why do you think I never shut my laptop?
Well, I have no choice but to shut mine because I take it places. It has to go in a bag.
Oh, I do. It will
Plus, I will say my ROG has a much better hinge design.
Yeah, they do. The laptops do now. I mean, the laptop I've got things up that I can see things on here right now, like the chat and stuff.
Mm-hmm. The ROG, this old one was an old Hewlett Packard, which was alright. It wasn't a gaming laptop, which was its first issue.
Mine is a HP.
So,
that's the thing.
Yeah, well, it wasn't a gaming laptop, and playing games on a non-gaming laptop was never going to end brilliantly.
Mine can do some games, just did kind of struggle with farm sim. It's alright if it's on its own, but doing a multiplayer on farm sim, it kind of did struggle.
So yeah, when that died, I decided I'm going to do something where I got set up getting the ROG.
Yeah, but you did work its ass off with like videos editing it.
Oh yeah.
You pushed it.
Having it rendering two
Hang on,
videos
why
at
is
the
this?
same time. Why is this what?
That's why.
You've not got the pickup down.
No, auto kick out wasn't on.
It generally isn't by default.
No, but it had been set on.
That's probably one of the things that resets every time the server resets, like the goddamn trailer.
That gets annoying.
I know, I went the other day and noticed the Volvo was hanging off the side of it.
Well, it's not when the server resets, it's when you...
Log out. Hey, don't run over the deer.
Two will do.
And that was on the smallest bale size, was it? Yeah, 180.
Yeah.
Or is that the biggest that can do?
Biggest you can do.
Alright.
I mean,
I do
that's...
remind you of a Beetle, that thing.
Yeah, it's really awkward to freaking drive though.
I've got some mowers that have that same steering system but at the back. And they can be the same thing. If you're not careful, you just try to pirouette in.
Yeah, but do you know what it reminds me of? You know them bloody mowers that you see the guys sat on top of.
Yeah, I know what you mean, the little mowers.
Yeah, kind of reminds me of one of them, just on a bigger scale. Because it turns, like I say,
Turns like one, yeah.
turns so quickly.
Yeah, like I say, I've got a case swather mower on my series that's like that. That axle's at the back. So it'll turn really quickly, and if you're not careful, it'll freak you up. You start doing 360.
Like I say, you can turn at speed, but that's how manoeuvrable it is. Okay, I'm not doing that for long, I'll get dizzy. That was 8 miles an hour. When the stream catches up, that was like doing 8 mile an hour.
I can see it. Yeah, yeah. No one do that in VR. That'd be a vomitorium.
I wasn't going to go in a first person to do that. But yeah, you can actually do donuts with this thing. It's that manoeuvrable.
Yeah.
And that's always the problem. I mean, if you took that into single player and had that on Follow Me, I think Follow Me would struggle with it. Because of the way the Follow Me mod does not like.
Oh, but if you ever have it on a harvester, always you drive the harvester.
Yeah.
And get it to drive whatever's following you. Because it cannot work with the way harvesters steer.
No. That's what I mean. That's why if I do Follow Me, the harvester is the lead vehicle.
Yeah, I always do that, and I always drive it.
Yeah.
Because not only that, I can turn. I know when there's a corner coming that I need to give the AI plenty of room, so I'll deliberately swing a wide path to let it.
Yeah.
Whereas the AI itself wouldn't always think of it. Bumper car donuts. It's like when you just put the old tin trays under the back wheels of a front wheel drive.
Yeah.
And go doing skids.
Right. Where's the... I used to got... You left seed and fertilizer down here.
At the shop. Yeah, no, I bought slightly more than I needed. But it'll get used, because I'll probably use it to...
Don't leave it lying around on the map.
Why not?
Because you
do.
Hang on, when have I ever left seed and fertilizer lying around on the map? I moved them ones by the sheep.
I watched you firing pallets earlier. You can say nothing.
Yeah, but me firing pallets was because it was a bloody train.
I watched you launch pallets.
I was hoping it wasn't going to do it. Because I was going that slow. I was like, oh, please don't do it. Just don't launch anything. But it seems to be a...
It's obviously a hitbox issue.
Yeah, it's something with this game. With this map. And the way they've got the train set up. But it's like it unstraps them. Well, clearly it does.
It does. If you ever know, if you go into a sell point, you have to unstrap to sell. That's always been a found.
No, you don't.
Thing. I thought you normally do.
No. Not on this.
Right.
No. Basically, if I went and sold these bales, I'm not going to. I could go to SILVERRUN with it strapped, and it will still sell it.
Alright.
Yeah, you don't have to.
I thought you had to unstrap to sell.
No. No, but it seems to do that with the train. It seems to unstrap them. Seems to like reset the train to a default state. But it seems to do it wrong.
Well, I do see a bale floating in the distance.
Yeah, it's just me picking a bale up.
I know what it is, but just, from this distance your character's only just rendered, but I can just see the bale floating through the air.
Yeah.
Looking like a freaking ghost from Super Mario Brothers.
And the thing that does kind of does annoy me a bit as well about the map, about the trucks, is this truck seems to rev. When idle it revs, but no... They've tried to make it for two straights. I have Sowing seed usage of... You
Jesus,
actually...
how big's your damn field?
I was going to say...
Have you just like cut the whole of No Man's Land?
He's on Elm Creek.
Well, he must have like ripped. He's either using the tiniest seeder in the world, or he's ripped a load of fields together.
Or he's got one of the he's got the big fields.
No, there's no fields on default Elm Creek really that big. So he must have ripped 2 or 3 together.
2 days.
I'd say that's how long he spent seeding.
Wow.
Oh, I had a field on my single player. I got 6 million litres of sugar beets off.
Are you talking about? What, are you talking about Hurt Bailu's times 4, or are you?
No, times 4.
Okay. I was wondering if you were talking about that, or you were talking about the old. Do you remember that old map that we had on 19?
You mean Home Walls?
Yeah.
I love that. If that map came back, I'd be onto that like a flash. That map was brilliant. Massive fields.
Okay,
great
so
roads.
it hasn't taken all of the bale.
Well, that's good because that gives us time to get some more together.
Well, the 7,500 litre bales out of this thing, and it's got 1,000 left.
I think once I finish seeding this field, it's going to be done for the night. Looking at the time, we're rattling on. I was hoping to get the other field seeded, but that might have to be a supplemental episode one day.
Right, so they've got food for now. They've got 11,500 on food. Yeah, like this, you've still got this seed and fertilizer over here.
Wait, I've actually bought the seeder this time. I'm not renting it, so we'll just keep all the seed and fertilizer. It'll all get used. I figured we have the money and we now need more land, so I figured I'd actually buy.
5 fields and a big field. So he's only got 1 big field on Elm Creek.
Fair play to you, man.
I actually do think there is one field. There is a big field somewhere. And like I say,
there was a big one in the very bottom corner. Oh, there was also right next to it. Then there was like 5 together. I bet that's where he's got you. I bet he's got the very bottom corner.
Yeah.
Of the map.
Well,
there was one bit, and it was like a rounded square bottom, but it was like 5 fields that just had gravel lanes between them.
Yeah. Well,
it was really gone.
What I'm gonna get you to do at some point, if you're on before I am.
Yeah.
Because what I'm just gonna do quickly.
Well, I'm thinking you'll be streaming Wednesday night. I might jump onto this. I'll see. You'll be on with Leon, will you? I would think.
Wednesday night? Satisfactory? Yeah. Is it satisfactory night? I can't remember.
Well, if it isn't, let me know. But if it is, I don't mind. But say if I'm...
Yeah, I think it will.
Because I might not be back on. I might not be. Blah, 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 might not be until 9 anyway, as I usually am on a Wednesday.
I think we're back in satisfactory.
But I can come on. I can replant this field.
Well, but what I'm going to get you to do is because I'm going to just move bits out of this shed. I'm going
to change that shed.
Well, I'm wanting you to change the shed.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm going to move
right,
them.
so I put soybeans on field 1. Do you have a preference to what will go on field 2?
No.
Do we just want sellable then?
Yeah.
And what I will do is I'll rip up this bit of land in between them and I'll plant grass on it. Then we've got a proper.
Yeah. What I am thinking as well. You're gonna hate me.
I already do. Don't worry.
Thanks.
Joking.
I want to do sugar beets and potatoes at some point.
I have nothing against sugar beets. I don't mind sugar beets.
I have something.
I don't mind.
Well, we kind of had something against potatoes after what
Yeah,
Alan
that's because we have a 17.
was that. Yeah, but was that what Alan did to us? Or
Yeah, he was.
yeah, what was it? 2.5 fucking hours?
Oh, don't mind. My field on my 22 map, I think, took in total about 6 hours.
Yeah, but you ended up with a stupid amount of potatoes.
No, this is sugar beets. No, that is when I planted every single. That was on Elm Creek, actually. When I
What?
planted every single field I owned with potatoes. I had the chip mod.
Hmm.
And I mistook just how many potatoes you get off fields.
Didn't you have something like?
It was 3 million
I
litres.
was gonna say, wasn't it something stupid like in the millions?
I put 12 hours on a rented potato harvester.
I remember when we nearly broke 19 or 17, one of them.
17. The Magic Forest.
Oh, the Magic Forest, but I was on about the potato crates.
That was
That was
That was
9.
17 as well. That was 17. We had this debate not long ago. It was that default map on 17. What the frick was it called? I should remember because I spent a lot of time on that map.
Goldcrest?
No, it wasn't Goldcrest.
What did we have?
Oh, what?
Because there was... Because 19 was... had an American map, didn't it? As well.
That's Goldcrest was the American map. What's the other one called?
Yeah, but Ravensport was...
Ravenport, that's the one.
Yeah, but Ravensport was 19. It was 19.
It must have been 19 then. Sorry, that's my bad. I thought that was 17. But
I'm sure it was 19 we did it. We literally could not... What, did we get it down like something like 10 frames a second?
Less than that, I think. And this was on PlayStation, by the way, folks, not on PC.
Yeah, it was on console.
Yeah, it was Ravenport.
Not a problem.
Yeah, we're heading off. We're heading off ourselves. We'll time that one nicely.
We're just sort of finishing up. You can help me move some of this stuff, you know.
I can, yeah.
And I'll. We shall catch you. Well, shall catch you pretty soon. I don't know if you're gonna get out of that door.
I wasn't going to, but what I was doing, I was just using it to run through them.
So if you've noticed, you hit that invisible wall as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rather annoying. I don't like it. I don't know what you'll put there.
I'll find something that'll fit, don't worry.
I don't know. It doesn't matter about being too neat.
Oh, don't worry, I'll make it look right.
Yeah, but I mean, when just a case of when we're stacking outside.
Yeah, because we're just moving stuff out of the shed for now. I now regret us putting so much stuff in this shed.
I didn't expect there to be a problem with the shed. That's the only problem.
I'll tell you what, shall I make it a little bit easier for us?
Just delete the shed.
I was going to say, you're going to...
Yeah, that'll do. Doesn't matter about putting the new shed in yet, because you'll want to move. Thanks.
Well, yeah, but at least with this we can just stack and...
Just be careful. We'll just it'll just get reorganized again once the new shed's done.
Yeah.
But you've got to make sure.
Unless I do it properly and we try and find a mod with like shelving racks in and that. I'll have a look at Mod Hub.
But you just want the bit off the, you want all the stuff off the ground that you're going to put the shed on, otherwise it won't.
Well, it will actually, because I can put on free place. But it's just if someone ends up clipping through the floor or something silly.
Yeah, it'll clip that. And then basically you'll probably, the best thing to do will be get rid of the trees behind it. Keep the fence, rid of the trees, and then...
Yeah.
We'll just... Then stuff will get organised again. Where are you going with that? That's gonna go flying as soon as you clip the... Yeah.
Still quicker. It's a shame we don't have one of those skidder loaders with the big blade on the front.
You mean a snow plough?
No, there's some loaders in the forestry section.
Ah, right.
There's currently one in the used vehicles.
Yeah, the reason why it's clipping like that is because of the concrete.
It's because it's a slightly raised floor, yeah. Look, I didn't say this was going to be pretty, but it's effective.
I would say...
Oh, this is making it work.
I would say is that tractor actually struggling?
Yeah, it's not enjoying this.
Because it sounded like it was struggling.
Yeah, obviously the pallets do still obviously have the weight to them.
Yeah, I can imagine they would. Like I said, we're just moving these out quickly for good construction.
Yeah, like I'll end up on Wednesday night, I bet, so I'll have a...
Yeah.
I'll figure something out. You may get asked to put something else. I might have a look in mod up, you may get asked to put something on the
Well, you know
server.
how, yeah, but you know how to do it.
Yeah, I'll see if it'll let me yet.
It should. You just stop. You do stop.
Collaborate and listen.
When you...
Like
yeah,
I say, what was happening was every time I hit stop it was logging me out.
Did you go via the web interface?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I was doing it the exact same way you showed me, just for some reason every time I hit the stop button, it put me back to the login screen.
What are you using? Chrome?
Chrome, yeah.
Shouldn't do. I'll check the user permissions in a minute. Okay, that's that area
That's that cleared.
cleared. I don't know if you want to move. You don't have to do it now, but them trees just need to go. But yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're gonna. Can you not just?
We might as well have the wood out of them because they're good big trees.
Fair enough. So we're gonna end this one here. So thank you for joining us. Thank you to Ferret Valcorion. Thank you for David for joining me.
Anyone else who was lurking, you know, you're all valuable even if you weren't feeling like talking.
Yeah.
Good to have you on board. And of course to our new subscriber.
Yeah, thank you very much for the new subscription. Don't forget you can support the channel, buy the merch, or PayPal, etc, etc. All links are in the description. And we shall see you next time, so until then.
So long, folks.
Goodbye for now.